Alright, hi guys, this is Assassin Brony. I got one buddy Droop with me. And we're just going to be talking about a few things with the large content gap in between now and House of Wolves. Dato and one of his buddies were just doing a video on this. I did a video a while back talking about the glass
Urgent transmission
and some things I think they could do to help improve that.
From the speaker.
I actually commented on Dato's video. He did a really good video. If you haven't seen it,
We believe
definitely go check that out. And just some of the things I mentioned would be it'd be really nice if they would have strikes. Let's say level 28, so it's a little bit harder than the rocks, and they just had random modifiers put into them, such as light switch, juggler, random things, to where it makes it a lot more difficult, a lot more like a weekly strike. Not quite as hard as a weekly in the Nightfall, but it adds a little bit. And wait, which one is this one? This one's the cracks. And basically it would allow for. You want to grab that second crack, Droop? Or did you go down the Hellmouth?
Oh shit, I'm retarded, yeah, I'm thinking of her doing fucking Sonic Foot Strike. I just went down. But yeah, I'll go to the second, I'll go to the second one.
Actually, I'll grab the second one. Why don't you start heading over to the Woken Hive?
Have a look. Okay.
And then just some of my thoughts on the whole adding fresh strikes like that is, since it'd be more difficult, add a higher chance in order for us to get like legendary Ingrams or exotics. There's a lot of people out there I know that don't like playing the rocks because they don't see a reason to do them, unless of course they need materials such as blades or sapphire wires and that thing. So this would give them a reason why to do the strikes. It'd also give us something fresh, since it'd be a lot like the weeklies and nightfalls. You never know what to expect. It gives you something new to experience in the game, and I like that. I like with the weeklies and everything. It's something fresh, something you really haven't played before. You don't know what to expect. It gives new variety of content, I should say. And I think it'd be really nice too if they added a modifier for the regular missions. I mean, how often, Droop, do you go through and play the old story missions?
Just for the dailies, and yeah, pretty much just the dailies.
Well, I mean, even just selecting one off the map, not even if it's a daily, just, I'm gonna go do this mission because I haven't done it in forever. It was kind of a fun mission. That,
Really just bounties and glimmer farming, that's the only time I choose. Yeah, I choose 2 missions pretty much.
there's a daily event over here too, if you want to come grab that real quick, Droop.
I was looking for it, like if my screen turned black, I couldn't find it, so I figured, fuck it, I'll just go to the fucking, I must have just...
It's the walker, I'm gonna grab it real quick.
Here we go.
Alright, yeah, I'm
You can
going
make
back.
it back if you want, actually.
Yeah, I'm going back.
But, by the way, we are recording. There's somewhere of the storm.
Oh shit,
so,
sorry.
there you basically just, I think what would be really cool is if they added a modifier for regular missions. Cause I know like they have a level 30 modifier where you can, you know, play through it, but how often do we select a mission on level 30 modifier and actually play them? I mean, I don't think I've gone to the regular story map and done a mission, except for if I need it for a bounty or something, pretty much forever. Because there's no reason to. I mean, what drives you? I know Dato and them were saying a lot about how adding little prestige things to keep the game fresh, you know, things that you can gain titles, which, yeah, definitely, 100% support that. But I just think it'd be nice if you could select missions to do, and it'd give you a little bit better reward of, because I honestly am kind of getting tired of doing weeklies, considering the fact of the matter that every time I do a weekly, I pretty much get the same rewards as if I do it from the daily. Very rarely do I even get a legendary from a weekly. Which, the only reason I really enjoy doing the weeklies is just because it's a fresh thing, it's something unique. which
the speaker.
I think would be great is if they did that for, you know, maybe make the weeklies a little bit tougher and improve their drop table a little
Let's
bit,
get out in the open.
and
I'll have a
then
better
make,
chance of blocking this
you know,
signal.
strikes to where it's a high modifier with abilities that come in, and they'd give about the same kind of drops as the the weeklies now. 2 blues, fairly good chance. I mean, probably about 25% chance at a legendary, things like that.
You're interested. Not entirely.
Just things to
interested,
throw in
but
more
you
content.
have
I think would
promise.
really just
Who's
really
that?
help fill the gap that we're about to have, because I know between us and the clan, we've personally been talking about how it's like, man,
know what you're about to
getting
do.
worn out on it.
It's brave.
Yeah.
But
there
the only thing I
are
really
enemies
need
out
to
here
do
who
is get a Galahorn, because that thing's gonna lure me. But everything else, I've pretty much done.
Go down.
I still need the hunter helmet from Crota.
Come find
Yeah. But other than, and the thing is like with Crota, okay, you do your Crota on your hunter the one time during the week, now you're done. I mean, you do your weekly or
Yeah.
nightfall. Okay, what's left? Between the weekly, the nightfalls, and the raids, which you can knock out in the first few days for, and I know there's people out there that don't play a lot, but for people like a lot of us in the clan, we play a lot. And most of the time, we have most of our, you know, weekly stuff knocked out within a few days. So the question is, how do you add content so that it's not making it insanely hard for people that don't play a lot to keep up, but it's giving something for the people that play a lot to do throughout the week? And I think, you know, like the strikes, adding, being able to replay through missions. I mean, heck, even if I only just replay through some of the missions and only get blue drops, I mean, just being able to play through a mission, let's just say like the very first mission, you play with it with having light switch, juggler, and everything else. I think that'd be cool. The initial entry mission of where you get your first weapon. I think it'd be awesome if you played that mission, and when you played it, you have to use that original gun, but now everything's like a level 30 modifier. Because that'd be pain, you know. You're using a white weapon against level 30 enemies with the light switch and everything else. It would give the people that play a lot and that strive for those difficult, you know, things, a goal to reach. And who knows, I mean, you could just make it as simple as when you beat that mission, you get an emblem, you know. Have it be like a level 33 modifier, you're using a white gun on it and everything else. But when you beat it, you get an emblem. Because, I mean, look at how many people are just rocking the Crota emblem right now just because, oh, yep, I beat Crota. It gets old. You go through your friends list and you're trying to find one person, and everybody looks identical.
If we don't finish
If they allowed
there'll be more
missions
of
like
these
that,
heading
emblems, shaders, just little random things that people enjoy, it would help mix up what people are using. And it would give us tryhards something to look forward to. And that's mostly just kind of my thoughts on it. Do you have any thoughts that you'd like to mention in the video, Drew?
Yeah, I mean, that sounds cool, and especially, like, it'd be cool if you could just, make a custom modifier, like, just add your modifier into the story mission and just select it that way, and maybe that's a better chance to drop, better
The more you put on.
gear, better drops or whatever, but
Yeah, and
that sounds cool.
And I know there's gonna be people out there that are like, you know, oh, well, hey, if you start doing that, people are just gonna start putting stuff on there, and then people are gonna be getting all kinds of crazy drops. I'm not saying, you know, if you put every modifier onto the Black Garden, you're guaranteed a legendary, because that would break the game.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you don't want it too OP, but heck, have it be, you know, if you put every single modifier on a mission, you're guaranteed like at least 3 blue drops. So that way people are doing all the missions. So because right now they have so many missions that people just don't play because they have no reason to. And I know Bungie, you know, put a good amount of work into these missions. A few people might argue me on that one. But, I mean, it wasn't easy, and it really sucks that, you know, hard work that they put in is now being completely ignored. It was played one time, and then now nobody wants to play it again. So, I mean, you know, I knew the first mission that I could play would give me 3 blues if I put it on an extremely hard modifier. I'd enjoy the challenge, and I'd be like, hey, 3 blues? It's better than a rock strike, why not? You know, I think Bungie right now needs to add some spice and little things just to help improve. And I understand like the whole Vault of Glass, making a level 33 of that might be a little bit of a challenge for the fact that, you know, they'd have to rework gear. Gear would only have to be able to drop in the level 33 modifier. That might be a little bit of a challenge. But I think adding just modifiers to the missions wouldn't be that hard, and it would give people that play a lot something to do, without making it hard for the people that don't play a lot. Because that's the biggest challenge I think Bungie has to worry about, is just the fact that it's like, okay, well, if we add, you know, another raid, that's going to make it too hard for people that don't play an insane amount throughout the week to keep up with it. Because, I mean, people that don't play all the time probably already have trouble keeping up with Vault of Glass, quotas, which is probably one reason why Vault of Glass is getting ignored now, is because people don't have the time, people don't want to waste time, especially if there's nothing that they're going to get from it, aside from the facts. I mean, yeah, you can get an exotic, but I've already heard a few times, well, it's so rare, I don't even feel like bothering. So, I think just adding any content, I mean, it doesn't need to be DLC size, just something to where until House of Wolves comes out, it gives something that people can do. And I think that's where Bungie's really running into an issue, is just because people don't have anything they want to do. There's no drive to do anything except for your Knife Nose and Crota. And then once you've done all 3 of those, well, you're done. There's no reason to do more. So, I'd just like to see a nice little content drop for filling those voids. And they could even do it when the House of Wolves comes out, so that way, you know, from House of Wolves to the Comet, you know, you'd have something again to do. Because they're going to run into the same issue, I believe, when they're waiting for the Comet. And I understand taking a break from the game, it's no problem. It's kind of nice to take a break here and there. I actually tried and took one this weekend. I was playing another game, and it's refreshing. But the question is people that take that break. I know a lot of people have been starting to play Dying Light at this time. How do we know that they're not going to get stuck into Dying Light, and then when House of Wolves comes out, they're going to be like, hey, you know what, I'm tired of Destiny, you know? Or they get tired of it now, they don't even feel like waiting for House of Wolves, and so they just get rid of Destiny. Now you're losing customers, you're losing people, and you're not getting them back just because, I understand there's going to be a time between DLC drops and people are going to get bored. It's going to happen. But having something there for the people that play too much will help prevent you from losing people, because people are going to get tired of, okay, I'll play for a few months then quit for a few months, play for a few months and quit a few months, and somebody, you know, eventually people are just going to be like, you know what, screw it, it's boring now. So I mean, that was just a few ideas I was having. I wanted to share them on YouTube. I know this is more of just a discussion and just us playing, but I'm not a big YouTuber, and I just thought it'd be nice to share a few ideas, see what other people have. Dato's video, like I said, good video, go check it out. Actually, I don't even know if the chat will pick that up. It's like, and I just